Hello there. Thank you for watching us today too, and welcome to AgriSpark Ghana. Today we are privileged to have beautiful ladies in our midst from LS Joy Local Rice, and then we want to have a conversation with them. We've had interactions and we've realized their storyline, their impact, and their informations are going to be helpful to our audiences and to us. So join me as we go into asking them questions and then getting relevant information from them. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, follow, comment, and share. I am Enim Intifu Ebenezer, your host for the conversation. Thank you. Ladies, you are welcome to AgriSpark Ghana. And then we would like you to mention your names and then give us something small about your educational background.
I'm Beatrice Joy Asari, an agribusiness student, level 400. I completed SHS at St. Martin's Senior High in Salom. I offered general agriculture.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay, my name is Emmanuella. I went to Yasantua Girls Senior High School in Kumasi, Ashanti region. Studying BSc Agribusiness level 400.
Okay, that's nice. So, Sister Joy, Sister Ella, you're welcome to AgriSpark.
Thank you.
And then, since you are reading agribusiness here in the university, I believe you are the right people for us to get certain information from. So, we would want to ask, what perceptions did you have about agriculture? You know, most of us in our Ghanaian setting, in this modern world, we think agriculture is a dirty work and all that. So I want to find out from you ladies, what perceptions did you have about agriculture?
Okay, actually, I've always wanted to be a health practitioner. I didn't know much about agriculture.
Okay.
So let me say, one of my aunties, she was a lecturer in Kumasi Technical University.
Okay.
So she first introduced the course to me, and then I offered it. So I did a 2-year program there. So before I did the agribusiness, the perception that I had about agriculture was that agriculture was about farming.
Okay.
But ever since I came to read agribusiness, I totally knew that agriculture wasn't about farming. It exceeded that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, as I said earlier, I offered agriculture in SHS. So, personally for me, I liked agriculture. I wasn't having a bad perception towards agriculture because at home we used to do garden and farming, and personally I don't actually like blood, so I didn't even actually opt to go into the health sector. So I was interested in agribusiness or agriculture.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So I think those are wonderful perceptions. And then I can see you are both in a particular t-shirt. You know, I have my AgriSpark, and I think you also have yours, LS Joy Local Rice. I want to know, what does the brand do, or how did LS Joy come about? Because when I first saw the name, I was thinking if Ella was really happy because LS Joy. So I want to know, kindly tell me a brief information or a brief history how LS Joy came about.
Okay, so LS Joy Local Rice came about by showing, or before I start with how it came about, we are 3 partners.
Okay.
Yes. And the other guy is not he is Evans.
Okay.
So we are 3 partners in the business. So LS Joy Local Rice came about by showing the passion and also sharing the flavor with my friends to know the quality of our rice. So after they tried our rice, we didn't have the idea of selling.
Okay.
So actually it was just a normal rice that our parents brought to us, like we should eat in school. So we shared it with our friends who were interested in the local rice, and then luckily for us, they liked it. So
liked it,
that's
okay.
how come it came about. So one of our friends, the one that I'm saying he is not around, Ivan, so he encouraged us after tasting the rice. So he saw the quality of the rice, and then he encouraged us that we have a very good rice. So why don't we venture into selling of the rice? And so what we were brought to eat, we used it. So in the first time, I think they did one farmers market at Sasakawa. So that was when the business started. So we made some rice and then packaged it nicely. We used the zip rubber, like the normal zip rubber for some, and then we took it from there.
Oh, that's nice. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay, I wanted to ask what inspired you guys, but I think you've already hammered it.
Yes.
That your customers or your friends loved it,
Yes.
and then you took upon yourself to. So I want to know, how long have you been in existence? How long have you started this? Did you start phase from 100, level 100, or how long?
Okay, so LS Joy for the local rice production, it's been just 1 year.
Okay.
But for a business, it's been almost 4 years, because as I said earlier, we used to sell shoes, bags, sobolo, even pineapple milkshake.
Wow.
But for the
That's
LS
nice.
Joy local rice, it's just been 1 year.
Oh, okay, that's beautiful. I think I'm interested in the pineapple milkshake. I'll have to take some after here. That's nice. So, LS Joy local rice. Do you do the farming yourself? Do you grow the local rice yourselves? And also, what are you doing differently that you think is going to sell out in the market? What are you doing differently aside from those who sell the other local rice and also the foreign rices?
Okay, so with LS Joy, we have a supplier in Kumasi. So he is into the production and then the, so we get the rice and then and then we package, we process it, then we package it.
Okay.
Yes. So with your question that
what are you doing differently?
Okay, so we found out that with the other local rice, the one that we have in the market, it is broken. They have this broken rice, but with ours, it is long grain, because we have specialized milling machine that does ours for us. So that is what differs ours from those ones in the market. And then we found out that those ones in the market, they lack the quality. Yes, the quality. They have chars in them, they have stones, but with ours, we don't have those things in it. So I think we are doing
that is what you are doing. Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
To add up to what she said, apart from the quality and the long grain characteristics, we also noticed that most of the local rice is not well packaged.
Okay.
Yes, in our modern world, it's easier to go to the market and buy a well packaged rice than the one outside exposed with flies and that's yes.
Oh, okay. I think that's a brilliant idea, because myself, we used to eat local rice back home, and you see, you find these chaps and these grains, and I think sometimes some of them are brown and all that. So I think then you are doing a good job. So then I want to ask, what are some challenges that you face since you started? Like, what are some very tough challenges? Because we are students, and then getting yourself into agriculture demands a lot of time, energy, and resources. What has been your biggest challenge? Would want you to share so that it can encourage someone, and also how you came out of such challenges.
Okay, so one of the challenges that we faced as the local rice or the business was that the consumers' willingness to buy or purchase the local rice, because of the perception that they had earlier that local rice is full of stones, sharps, and other stuff. So consumers, their willingness to buy the rice was one challenge that we faced. And then because the rice, we don't take the rice from Cape Coast, it comes from Kumasi. Transportation cost.
Wow.
Yes, transportation cost was another challenge that we were facing. It wasn't easy at all. Yes. Thank you.
Please, you have something to add?
Oh, as she said, it's mainly the consumers' perception. Yes.
Perception,
Have you seen
alright.
the local rice that we have outside? Not all, but most
of
of
them.
them. The local rice that we have outside, they have chaff, stones, and other materials. So anytime you go to someone to advertise your
Local
local
rice.
rice, immediately they hear local rice.
Don't want to hear.
Sure.
They won't even allow you to finish. So that was the main
Challenge. that you
challenge,
have.
yes, and also the transportation, as she said.
Okay, that's nice. I think so. Can you also share one exciting moment that you've had as partners of LS Joy Rice, like maybe one interesting moment that you experienced?
Okay. So we had the opportunity to go to a Prempeh Assembly Hall.
Okay.
Yes, they were having an exhibition, Kufuor Foundation.
Okay, that's
for
nice.
Youth in Agribusiness. So we had the opportunity to attend the program and to exhibit our rice. It was interesting but funny. We exhibited the rice, and can you believe no one bought the rice?
Wow.
Not even a single piece. It was actually sad but interesting. But most of the people who came closer to us to ask about the local rice and
all that.
all those stuff. And we also had the opportunity to meet Ghana's most beautiful.
Yes, Apostle 2015 GMB winner. Yes.
Oh, okay.
We took some pictures with her.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The fact that the rice wasn't bought,
But
it was interesting.
Interesting.
Yes.
Wow.
And we've also had awards and recognitions. I think
okay.
was it the National APSAG National
AFSAG National
Yes, we
School
won.
of Agriculture
Yes.
Oh, okay.
for best
Best
entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneur.
Oh wow. And I think you're on a good course. At least you didn't get any market, but you got to connect with
Yes,
people
Yes.
Yes.
and all that, and you also get an experience. Okay, I think that's fine. So I want to ask, how do you think agriculture in general or LS Joy is going to contribute or address global issues like food security, sustainability, and then climate change? How do you think your product is going to deal with such global issues that we are facing?
Okay, so when we take food security as an example, now the foreign rice, the price is rising. Yes, and it's very difficult to buy foreign rice worth 150 cedis, 120 cedis. So I think although local rice is expensive, but ours is quite cheap, yes, than the foreign rice. So with the food insecurity, I think our local rice, when we try to patronize local rice made in Ghana product as LS Joy, I think it will help to reduce the scarcity of rice in Ghana.
Oh, okay.
And also with the environmental sustainability, we use let me say with our hacks out of the local rice. We don't throw it away. We use it for feed run for pigs,
For pigs.
yes,
Oh, okay.
and other animals. So I think not dumping it outside
Okay,
maybe
to cause
maybe environmental
pollution
problem.
and all
Yes.
that.
Eh,
Okay, I think
it's
that's
helping,
wonderful.
yes.
That's wonderful. So that is your small way of contributing to
yes.
food security and then sustainability. I think that's beautiful. And then can you share a book or a resource that influenced your perspective about agriculture? I think earlier you mentioned that you had a garden back home. So I don't know, aside the garden and then maybe aside you within agribusiness, is there anything that triggered your interest? Because you know, for AgriSpark Ghana, we are interested in igniting the interest of the youth in agriculture. We want people to get back to agriculture and then change their perception. So I want to know, maybe someone is watching us out there. We want to know if there's any resource or any book that for a while you've been using or you used to use that has triggered your interest in agriculture.
Okay, so for me personally, it's not about book. It's not about a book, but everything learning is, you can learn through different sources. So there is this YouTube channel, or even there is this group of people. They are outsiders. Garden Home.
Garden Home.
Yes. Garden Home. So they engage in small scale garden. Yes, small garden and other animal related products. So that's where I get my inspiration from. Yes, it's not about a book
or any other.
Yes, that's how I learn.
And then with mine, because my dad is in the agricultural sector already, so I took that advantage from him. So he was also one of my let me say, the people that encouraged me. Yes. Because of the work that he was into.
Okay, I think that's nice. So I'll have to go and check out the people on YouTube. Sure. Okay, so final words. What message do you have for the youth out there, or anyone watching us, about agriculture? What message? What can you say to them?
Okay, so the youth out there, I would say that agriculture is not mainly about farming. You can be an activist, you can be a scientist, you can be a doctor, any other profession, and you can also be part of this movement. And that's because we are all dealing with food. So you can be any other, profession, and also be in agriculture, because we have business aspects in it. We have
manufacturers.
Yes, manufacturers, and also opportunities in it. So it's not mainly about farming. No, that's perception.
Okay, so I would like to tell the youth out there that, as she said earlier, agriculture is not only about farming. The value chain is very long. We have suppliers, transport, and other parts of the agricultural chain. So I think what she said not only farming. Not only farming, but even if you're a doctor or a nurse, you can still go into agriculture.
Okay, I think that's fine. So please, youth out there, this is a word from LS Joy to all of us. I have a last question, then I think we can wrap it up. So I want to know your sources of finance, or how do you fund the business, LS Joy business, and then also how do people get in touch with you? Maybe someone might be watching and is interested, wants to support, wants to contribute, and also wants to follow, or be a part of it. So we want to know your funding, and also how to get in touch, maybe your social media handles and all that.
Okay, so we don't really have a specific funding. As I said earlier, we are partners, so we have a self-fund. We have our ways and means that we use in raising money for the business. So let me say, we are urging the people out there, so that maybe you can help us fund our business, and also work with the local farmers to produce good and healthy rice for all of us.
Okay, so our social media handle, Novel's Joy on TikTok, and my number is 055-7310624. Email joyasari124@gmail.com.
That's fine. Can you please repeat the number?
055-7310624.
Okay, that's beautiful. So we've had a long day today, speaking with Ella and Joy, coming together to give us LS Joy local rice. I'm glad to be your host for today, and I am from Agespa, Ghana. Enimentifu Ebenezer is my name. And then we are hoping that you get in touch with them, and then we'll take it up from there. Kindly do well to follow, like, and subscribe. God bless you.